Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hey, hello everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got us a big bottle here. This is Four Hands of Brewing. This is their Cash Money. And it is a double or an Imperial IPA. This comes in at an 8.5% alcohol by volume. Uh, the beer doesn't have the IBU listed on either Rate Beer or Beer Advocate, either one. I would assume that it's going to be pretty substantial, being an Imperial or a double IPA at 8.5%. This was sent to me by Joey. So Joey, he's out in Missouri, and he contacted me and wanted to know if I'd had it, and I said no. So he sent it to me. So Joey, thanks a bunch, brother, for sending it out to me. I cannot get Four Hands Brewing beers here in Virginia, so looking forward to this. And I think he said that it did have a date on it somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it would be, but we'll take a closer look. I may have noted that when it came in, but I don't see it on the label here anywhere, so it may be on the bottle somehow. That's right, it is on the label. It's written in black right here on the side, 11/18 of 15. So this is not even a month old, about 3 weeks old. So not as fresh as I'm going to be able to get my grubby little hands on it, not being able to get their beers. So Joey, I do appreciate it, sir. Let's get on with this one. I do love a nice double Imperial IPA. I'm a hophead guy. I guess y'all probably know that by now after 1,800 and some beer reviews. Getting close to the 1,900 mark. I love these style of beers, guys, especially when they're good beers. And they seem to be getting better all the time. When I first started doing beer reviews, there were a lot of IPAs and double IPAs, and that were kind of meh, not hitting on a whole lot. But as the craft beer revolution is growing by leaps and bounds, I hear that there's well over 4,000 microbreweries or craft beer breweries in the United States now. Giving the big guns a little run for their money. The AB InBevs and the Coors Miller and all those shitty beer companies as far as I'm concerned. And AB InBev is buying up as many craft beer breweries as they can get their hands on. It seems like every other week we're hearing of another brewery that's being bought out by these guys. So I'm not a big fan of that. They're just trying to capitalize on that. And AB InBev's got some very, very, very deep pockets where they can make these kind of offers to these guys that's running these breweries, almost irresistible to turn down. So still not a big fan of that. They got plenty of money. They're just trying to capitalize on the craft beer revolution, and because they know there's so many people such as myself and you guys that they want to drink a beer it's got a little more taste than your Budweisers or your Millers or your Coors and all the rest of that adjunct lager bull crap that's made with rice and corn and anything else, any other kind of fillers that they can chuck in there. So I supported those guys for many, 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 many years. So 30 plus years I drank that crap. I refuse to drink it now. I just sit and have a glass of water as to drink a Budweiser or a Miller or Coors. It's my 2 cents. Or a glass of iced tea. If that's all you got to serve, bring me a glass of water or a glass of iced tea, and I'll take care of what I want to drink when I get home. Alright, not going to support those guys. Just not going to do it. I'm going to support the littler guys. They make better beers. They do it the old-fashioned way, all by hand, typically, and not all automated things like Budweiser and all them. You know, that they say they brew it the old-fashioned way. Horse frickin' hockey. Everything they do is automated. They got a machine that measures out everything, and everything is just done. That's enough of that horse hockey. Let's get on with this beer because I know it's going to be better than any of that crap. All right. Food pairings for this is a double IPA. Cuisine is barbecue. Cheeses are your typical IPA. Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar. Your more pungent cheeses. The meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware snifter, oversized wine glass or the tulip. Got my favorite glass, the solid beer glass. And then they say here can be sold for a long period. That's bull crap too. Do not cellar your IPAs or your double IPAs, guys. Drink them as fresh as you can get your hands on them. They're going to be much better. Trust me. Trust me on this. Nothing else we need to talk about, so it is that time. Let's get it on. Very nice cap. Need to save this and put it on the fridge down there. It's got a nice 4 hands, got a 4 on it, and all this is written in red. Very nice. Alright, enough to share. A big 22-ounce bomber. Thanks again, Joey, for sending it to me. Let's see what this brings to the table. I hope everybody enjoyed the other half in here on the Firestone Walker vertical of the Velvet Merkin. It was a chore trying to get her in here, and she finally decided, after 5+ years, she finally decided to come in and sit. And I realized that was a very long video, guys, and I was very repetitive on it. I even had somebody tell me, you must have said this or that 100 times. Yeah, I probably did. So what? My show. Deal with it. About a finger of head over into the light. It is kind of subdued, murky. It's not perfectly clear like a lot of them are. I can see the light through it, but it is not perfectly clear, guys. Very tangerine in color, a deep amber, almost copper colored, but it is semi-cloudy, guys. It is not perfectly clear. Let's get a nose on it. Oh yes, very nice citrusy, earthy hop aroma, very piney, very sweet smelling on the back end. A lot of tropical fruit notes to me. Kind of sweet like oranges or tangerines or mango. Wonderful aroma. Not quite as dank as yesterday's, but there is a little bit of dankness in there. Very wonderful smelling beer. It's that time. Cheers. Cheers, Joey. Very nice. Very piney, very citrusy. Some pineapple in there. I'm giving slight hints of toffee, which I normally don't on your IPAs. Nice caramel, malty taste to it. A little bit of what you would expect from a darker beer. Very piney, very citrusy, very pleasant. Very, most excellent. I can see why Joey likes this beer. If I could get this beer, I would probably buy this beer. Very, very enjoyable. Alcohol is fairly well hidden. But it does have a nice malty caramel toffee backbone on the back end. Very nice. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Not like a beer that's old, like a beer like this or an IPA that's been sitting around for 6-8 months. I still have enough fresh hop aroma and pininess to be a hop forward double IPA and not just a malt bomb. But I am getting some nice malty caramel toffee tastes on it too, along with those hop on those hop profiles. Very nice. Well, let me pour her a glass and go sip on this for a while. It's leaving a very awesome lacing on the glass here, guys. Very, very nice. I'm impressed right now. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Got just a little left here, but sitting on about 30 minutes or so. Very pleasant. I like the maltiness that this has to go along with that hops. A lot of times the IPAs and the double IPAs are just so hop forward, you don't get a whole lot of malt on the back of it. And of course you can cellar it just a little while to bring some of that malt out. But I don't like to do that. I really don't. This one has a little bit of that maltiness right off the bat, fresh up front, to balance some of that out. And I like a little bit of the toffee and the caramel that I'm getting with this beer, along with that big, bold hop forwardness that the hops are providing. So very nice balanced beer as far as I'm concerned. Very well made. You guys out in Missouri that can get the Four Hands beers from that brewery, very tasty stuff. Like I said, I don't know how many different offerings they have or what they offer as far as beers, but this is pretty pleasant. And I do remember doing the Sorry Not Sorry beer from Stone and Four Hands and what was the other one? There was 3 beer companies that did that one, and Four Hands was one of them. So they're getting attention from other breweries since they did a collaboration with Stone. They do some pretty tasty beers, evidently. Joey, you can get these beers out there. Let me know if there's any other ones that you think that are exceptional like this one is. I do think this is an A beer, guys. Let's do the final chug. Awesome lacing on the glass, guys, from top to bottom. Very tasty. I like the maltiness that goes along with all the hoppiness in this beer. Very balanced to me for a double IPA, 8.5%. Very well made. The 8.5% alcohol is fairly well hidden. You can get in trouble with this, and if you didn't know what you were drinking, as far if you're thinking you're drinking a 5 or 6%er, and it's an 8.5. So, great beer. Great beer. To me, guys, this is a 9 out of 10. I wish they would put the IBUs on the label too. We've got the date and we've got the ABV, but we don't have the IBUs, and it's not listed on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate. A lot of times Untapped has those ratings on there, and sometimes their website, the breweries have, will tell you that. And I very rarely go there, and I do post occasionally to Untapped if any of you guys want to see what I'm posting. I don't post everything. I really don't. Very rarely, matter of fact, maybe once or twice a month, maybe I might post something that I'm drinking. But I don't post everything that I'm drinking. I just don't have time, guys. I apologize. If you want to follow me, it's under Big Valves, BIGVALVES on Untapped. And I get a lot of friend requests and stuff, but I don't post there very often. I really don't. 9 out of 10 for me, guys. If I was putting a numeric rating on this one, 96, 97, somewhere in that area. Okay, over to Beer Advocate, they say 89 in a very good range. It is a very good beer. I think that number is just a tad low. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 96 and 81 in the style. Beer Advocate is 89, so that is so close to an A beer. 90 is an A beer in my opinion. And over to Rate Beer, they got 96. I'm more in line with these guys on this particular beer. Like I said, if I was putting a numeric rating on this, it would probably be a 96 or a 97. Pretty damn tasty. Very nice double IPA. Very balanced. Got a little bit of that maltiness going on in there, along with that big hop profile in this beer. So very, very tasty. I enjoyed it on this one. So Joey, thanks so much, brother. I do appreciate you sending me this one. And like I said, if there's any other ones from Four Hands that you think are exceptional, I would love to give them a review too, since I can't get those beers from those guys here anywhere. So very nice. You guys out there in Missouri can get these beers. That's probably a good one to pick up. So especially this one anyway. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up on this one. If you've had this beer from Four Hands, This is their Cash Money. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was very tasty. Wish I could get them here. I would probably be buying this if I could. It's definitely worth picking up and get your hands on it. And this is a pretty damn fresh bottle being done in the 18th of November, and we're just on the 6th here, I think 6th or 7th of December. So pretty damn fresh. So thanks so much, Joey. I do appreciate it. If you've had this one from 4 Hands, Cash Money, let me know what you think. And come on back tomorrow. Let's take that walk. Come see what's in the fridge. See you then.